smartwatch, the Huawei Watch GT2, was released in September of 2019, exactly the same time that the Samsung Galaxy Active 2, which I have here and have been testing out, was also released. I've had it for the better part of the week now, and in this video I'll be sharing my thoughts about it and things I like and things I like a bit less. I'll have timestamps in the description of this video if you want to check out all the sections I talk about in this unboxing and review.
So I got this Huawei smartwatch, the Watch GT2 from Jumia, and it's currently Jumia's Tech Week till the 29th of March. Basically, when you get on Jumia right now, a lot of prices on tech items have been slashed again till the 29th of March. And all you need to access these deals on smartphone purchases, accessories and appliances and everything in between is to download the Jumia mobile app right now. I've provided the links in the description of this video, and you can get a lot of the tech items you want at very discounted rates. That being said, without further ado, let's get to the video.
Opening up the box, what we get is the Huawei Watch GT2, of course. We see the watch itself, and from my first impressions, it does look really sleek with that OLED display, which I'll come to later. As far as accessories in the box itself, we have the charging cable, which of course is a USB-C cable, and the charging cradle or dock. Both of those I've never had to use since I got them because the battery life of this thing is just a beast. Again, I'll explain more of that later in this video. We also get the quick start guide and the warranty card. That's pretty much all of what you get in the box. We have the regular glass on the front panel of the GT2, stainless steel frames around it, and it has inscription of numbers around the bezel that don't rotate, of course. This is the sports edition, so we get the red band and a stainless steel buckle. The back is made out of ceramic, and on that ceramic back is where we get the charging ports, the 4 circle clusters which Huawei calls the heart rate sensor, and they light up, and some inscriptions all over it. On the left side of the watch is where we've got the microphone, and on the other side is where we've got the speakers. Then the up and down buttons, yes, they are called up and down buttons. The up button acts as the power button when you press and hold it to power on, off, or restart the watch. Then when you just press it, however, it's the menu button. The down button is also a menu button, but for workouts, and serves as an enter button only in that mode, and you can also customize it if you want. I set mine to music. There's sort of a his and hers theme going on with the bezels that have numbers around and no numbers on them. These also come in 4 variants, very recognizable by the bands that they have. One is the sports edition. It's black stainless steel all around and rubber bands. The classic edition with stainless steel and leather bands, the elite edition with titanium gray stainless steel coating, as well as the elegant edition with the rose gold vibe. Both of them have this classy type bracelet that is used in high-end watches. I have this sports edition right here with me with the red band finish, and you can take this off by just toggling the switch at the edge of the watch where the strap is, and it comes off so easily. I like that it's very replaceable. The screen of the GT2 is an OLED, of course, touchscreen 1.4-inch display. It's circular and it's got a screen resolution of 454 by 454, 1.1 screen ratio, and a PPI of 326. Internal storage on this guy is 4 GB, but I've had a little less than 2.5 GB to work with on this guy. It's in the Huawei Health app that you'll need to update your phone's watch face, which it does very instantly, and a bunch of other settings, but not so fast. You see, Huawei isn't still back on the Play Store or in the US fully, so you'll need to download the Huawei Mobile Services app. Now that's called the HMS Core app. You have to download it off Huawei's website and not on the Play Store, as the one on the Play Store isn't the latest version. It has plenty bad reviews, and I've linked the correct one below. This is just a small sacrifice. You'll need to use the Huawei watch or any Huawei device at this point. Some other benefits of the Huawei Health app is that you get continuous heart rate monitoring. What this does is lets you know your heart rate, and it lets you know when your heart rate drops below a certain number or goes above a certain number for more than 10 minutes. But doing this will constantly check and will reduce the battery life a lot, but this comes disabled out of the box, so you shouldn't worry about that. You should also note that the most effective way to wear these watches is to have a finger length in place from your wrist and have them firm on your wrist so that the heart rate sensors can work much better. Like every other watch, after a while it may begin to wear you out, but it's there for a reason. You can also transfer music to your watch. When I checked before I added any song, it had 2.2 GB free space, which to be honest is quite small for me. And also transferring songs to the watch was a bit slow. It took almost 10 minutes. It was too slow, even the fact that it was Bluetooth 5.1. That being said though, sound quality from the watch was not too bad with the speakers directly. They sound just okay, a bit rough and thin. Here is a sample of how it sounds with music. But if you're working out and you don't want your phone to get in the way, or you don't want to have to keep changing music from your phone, that's where your watch comes in handy. You can change music on the go while listening if you're also using wireless headphones. I've been using the Redmi wireless earbuds, which I teased in my Mi Note 10 review. I got not just one or two.
Not one, not two, but 1,000.
Just kidding. I got 5 of them from Jumia, and I'll be sending all of them your way to 5 winners in the next 5 weeks, which is 1 winner every week. So subscribe, share this video, and comment below if you want them. Also guys, from my last giveaway, the Western Digital giveaway with all the products that we did in my workspace tour, the winner of that is Tochi Ernest. Please comment below if you see your name, and send me a DM on either Twitter or Instagram to claim your prize within 24 hours. You can also use my code SAFEFISAYO and get a 10% discount when you order before the 29th of March. The Mi Buds are a bit bass heavy, and something like the Samsung Galaxy Earbuds, which I did a mini review of on my Instagram, worked really well with this watch. I found the call quality on the watch to be decent without any headphones. The speaker was plenty loud, and I had no complaints about my voice on the other end of the call. You can't make calls on the lesser versions of the GT2, just the 46mm version, which is what I have here. From the main watch faces interface, you can scroll right to get to other apps like the heart rate monitor, stress levels, weather, music, step, and activity counter, back to your watch face. And it's only in the watch face, the clock section, that you can scroll down to see the control center, or scroll up to see the notifications you've had. Pressing the up button shows you a list of all the apps you get, and it's quite a lot. It's the regular stuff you're used to, and there's this feature I really like, the Find My Phone feature, and when you tap it, here's how it sounds.
I'm here. I'm here.
When you're deep in the menu, there's no back button. However, you can swipe back like you would in gesture mode on a smartphone, and this will take you to the previous page. This watch also has standby mode as well, and in the settings, you can choose how long you want it to stay on for, a maximum of 20 minutes, as well as sleep time adjustments as well. Its processor is the Kirin A1, which is shared across board with the 46 and 42mm variants, and battery life is rated for up to 2 weeks without heavy use on the 46 and 1 week on the 42. It's also 5 ATM, aka atmosphere or water resistant, up to 50 meters, and it has GPS support. It works with your iPhone as well. Of course, I'm still testing out all the workout features, and due to social distancing, I can't go to the gym to give a lot of details about the workout section of the watch. However, and overall, I think I'm enjoying the quality of the watch so far. The first 24 hours of wearing the watch, I didn't use it as much, and it went from 69% when I unboxed it to 64%, and subsequently it went to 58% the next day. It's been 4 days switching between the Galaxy Watch Active 2 and this is now 46%, 64 to 46% in 4 days. I wish my phone could do that, but then again, this is a small battery, and it's got a 455 milliamp hour battery, which isn't pushing through a very high resolution display, so it's capable of those battery levels. Remember in the beginning I said I didn't need the charger? Well, this review is the first time I'm going to be charging this watch, and that's because I found it hard to drain this battery since I had it in the beginning of the week. It's been 4 days since. To charge it, you simply align the charging dots to the magnets on the charging cradle or charging dock. Huawei recommends to wipe the charging ports, that's the dots, before charging. I'll share my charging results on Twitter like I always do, so follow me there as well. I'll leave my handles in the description below. I really like the design of this watch. It looks really bold and sporty, and overall not a bad choice for the hefty price tag of 79,900 naira, or almost 80,000 naira, or $202. I'll be using it for a bit and sharing some of my thoughts about it.
Also guys, I'd love for us to be safe this period. I put a video a couple of days back on Instagram, so basically wash your hands and practice social distancing. I'll leave a link to the NCDC and the Ministry of Health circulars in the description, as well as useful information to stay protected and stay safe. Even in my immediate location, the supermarket I usually frequent, they're only taking orders via WhatsApp, and Jumia already has like delivery riders who are trained to help you with your orders in this period. They'll be wearing gloves, they'll be wearing face masks, and they will do only contactless delivery, i.e. reduce the use of cash, and everyone should too. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. What do you think about the Huawei GT2 smartwatch? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And again, Tech Week, formerly Mobile Week, ends on the 29th of March. Mainly a huge discount period that you can take advantage of for your home appliances and accessories like the Huawei smartwatch and a lot more. All the links will be in the description. Do like this video if you found it useful, and do subscribe if you haven't already. Do turn on notifications by clicking the bell icon so you'll be the first to know when I post a video next. Thanks again for watching, and be safe. See you in the next one.